If you're anything like me and you like full coverage, this video is not for you. Just kidding. This video is dedicated to all my natural girlies. I have perfected my no foundation routine and I really wanted to share with you because this is my go-to look whenever we have meetings at the Moms Club. If we're going to park dates, realistically, I do not want to spend an hour on my makeup. So this is my clean girl, no foundation makeup routine. I cannot wait to share it with you guys. Grab your cafecito. Today I'm drinking my homemade, what is this, like a salted caramel latte something? I don't know. It's delicious. So grab your cafecito and let's jump right in. Just like anything, I want to start off my skin with a super hydrated base. Okay, so I'm gonna take the Vitamasques Hydrate Milk Glade Moisturizer little toner. This is going to keep my skin super juicy, super hydrated. It's going to quench the skin, and it's also going to protect it against all the nastiness that we have outside. So I just like to spread this all over, and then I will bring it down to my neck because I also want my skin to just be like glowy all around. And I already have my eye cream. My favorite, all-time favorite eye cream right now is the Kiehl's Avocado Night Cream. Oh my gosh. Chef's kiss. And then we're gonna let this dry down. I need to order me another little fan because I have one in my makeup downstairs, one in my makeup kit, and then I don't have one up here, and I feel so naked without one. After the toner has dried down, I'm going to add a little bit of a moisturizer, and today I will be using the Vitamasques Hyaluronic Hydrate Water Cream, which is a dupe for the Tatcha water cream. If you tried anything from them, expensive. $70 for a face cream is diabolical. Okay, that is a crime in this economy. Absolutely not. The best thing is that this doesn't break me out. Thank you so much because a girl is sensitive, okay? Second step, and this is something that I recently added to my routine because I didn't like for me to look like I had like concealer here, here, the center, maybe sometimes here, and then like all of this was just like blank. I don't know, to me it just looked weird. So I've just been using some sort of like something, whether it's a tint moisturizer, what have you. This is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Wand or whatever it's called. I've never tried that, but this is just equally as good, and it adds a tiny bit of like coverage, and not even coverage, it just evens out the skin tone and it just makes it look so much better. I have a pimple coming in. Do you guys see that? It's like wanting to make an appearance, but anyways, yeah, so whatever tinted SPF that you have, if you have an SPF that has even a tint, apply that on the bottom and I swear that'll make such a big difference. And then obviously this is also going to just add the most beautiful glow to your skin, so that's a plus. I'm going to go in with my concealer. I personally like to use a concealer that is very close to my skin tone and it's not necessarily lighter. I don't have a lot that match my skin tone. I always like to get them like 1 or 2 shades lighter, but the one I'm obsessed with right now is the NYX Wonder Snatch Concealer in the shade Medium Olive. But I also have this one from the Lip Bar in the shade Honey, which is probably one of the darkest ones that I have. So let's go in with the NYX one first. And I'm just going to start off in this area right here because obviously this is where I need it the most. And I'm not going to do too much because the goal is not to like wear concealer as foundation. The goal here is to just lift a little bit and just enhance the beauty, if you will, but making it look super, super natural. I'm going to take my sponge, and because this is a very full coverage concealer, I genuinely do not need too much of it. And I'm going to drag it down a little bit to like the sides of my nose because I do have just like the typical hormonal redness that I'm sure all of us has. And the reason why I love this concealer so much is that because it What? I love this concealer so much because it blends so effortlessly into the skin and it's hydrating, long wearing, and again, full coverage, which is just my absolute favorite part. Now I'm going to go in with my darker concealer and I'm going to spot correct. So right here, this little pimple that's wanting to come out. And thankfully, like my skin right now is doing pretty good. Knock on wood. But I'm just going to color correct few spots here and there. And for this part, I am going to go in with a brush just because I want a little bit more precision. And this is going to see, so do you see how this like looks very similar to my skin tone? Excuse me, that is exactly what I want. And then this, I just always have redness in between my eyebrows. I think it's like a birthmark or something. I don't know. I always have to add bronzer and blush. You can totally leave it as is, but I feel like my face just looks very flat and one-dimensional. So my favorite natural bronzer is the Saie Dew Bronze in the shade Spritz. It is very like gentle and it's not too intense. I love the formula on this. So I just put it on the back of my hand and as you can see, it's pretty sheer, which is exactly what I want. And I'm just going to take that on my cheekbones right here. And then obviously all around the forehead. I can never not contour my forehead, my five head. And we're just going to connect everything together. Tap, 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 tap. By the way, this is the new Morphe M240 Sculpt Brush. Obsessed. I think they have them at Ulta now, but same thing with the blush. I am obsessed with this one. This is like my go-to when I want something natural and pretty. The Covergirl Trublend Skin Enhancer Blush Balm in Nude Flush. She is that girl. I have also heard that the new blush shades are very comparable or they're dupes for the Rhode Pocket Blush. And I am very much intrigued. And I will very much like to buy a few. So if you guys have seen them in stores, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and pick that up with my brush. Just swirling my brush all around. And as you can see, it picks up just enough. And then I'm going to put it right here. If you want more of a toasted look to your skin, then you can definitely like bring it all around. I don't feel like I'm built for that. Like you have to have just like this natural beauty to rock that look. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but I just don't think it suits me very well. So I just like to keep my blush right here. And I do go a little more intense with my blush because I feel like blush just brings so much warmth to the face and it makes you look alive versus bronzer just adds dimension, you know? And then I'm going to bring some to the nose right here. And then whatever's left of my blush, I literally just bring it to the tops because I mean sometimes when you get sunburned in this area as well. I'm gonna go back with my sponge and tap out everything. I'm gonna take a little powder puff and I'm going to set because as an oily skin girly I cannot get away with this and honestly it looks just a little too greasy for my taste. Let's put all these brushes back, Karina. Let's be organized. Today I'm going to be using my Laura Mercier Honey, I believe. Translucent Honey setting powder because, again, I chose concealers that are more my skin tone. They're not necessarily brightening, so I want to use a powder accordingly. And then I just tapped out the excess powder, or the extra, what? I tapped out the excess concealer so I don't set any creases, and then I'm just going to set my under eyes. And then I'm going to set this area because I feel like if I leave this not set, it's going to look like I have a sweat stash, and that's not cute. I want a really natural bronzer look to my face, so I'm going to go in with this one from Milani in the shade Tuscan Tan. It is a baked bronzer, so it's also going to add a little bit of like luminosity back to the skin, which is nice. And that's exactly what we're going for. Do you guys see that? How I just added, oh, that is so pretty. And for blush, of course, I have to do the matching blush from CoverGirl in the shade Rose Latte. I mean, I don't know if it's matching, but this is the one that I always like to pair it with the cream blush. And it is the most beautiful, like, light. If you guys like the Hourglass blushes, then you definitely are gonna love these. And I've never tried the Hourglass blushes. Don't care to try them. They're too expensive, excuse me, and I can get the same effect for about $10. Thank you. I personally do like to add a little lash. If I have time, I will add a lash. If I don't, then I will just, you know, let my lashes be. But I do feel like lashes do make a big difference. So if you wear like clusters, obviously like this step is something you can skip. No idea where these lashes are from, but they're so pretty, and I love how like curled they are. I'm gonna add a little bit of mascara just to marry my lashes and the falsies. I also added a little bit of mascara to my lower lashes, and I got some. Honestly, I feel like lashes do make a huge difference. I just love lashes. Okay, now this is my most used like natural lip combo. This is the contour or the blur filler blurring lip contour from L'Oreal in the shade Worth It Medium. Really pretty. So you want to find something that's very similar to your lips. And it just enhances the lip shape. I take whatever lippy I'm using at the moment. Right now I've been using this one from Tower 28. It has the slightest hint of pink. And that is literally it. I think I'm gonna enhance my beauty marks. You can totally add a little brown wing to the eyes, but honestly, I'm not gonna do that because I like how it looks. I am going to set the skin because I do still want my makeup to stay fresh all day using my Morphe Life Proof Setting Spray. You guys know I've been using this because she locks it in. And here is the final look. So this is my updated no foundation, very natural, go-to, no makeup look. I feel like I've personally perfected this look. I think that the key here is to have really like feathery brows and just like the right amount of blush, right amount of bronzer where you still look put together, but this is so incredibly lightweight. Like I cannot even tell you how refreshing it is to not be wearing like foundation and like all these like heavy add-ons that I typically love, but for something everyday, this is perfect. And I personally feel like if you add D-curl lashes, a D-curl will just open up your eyes and make them look so stunning. I don't know, I'm just obsessed with this look, and like I said, I use it every single time that I'm gonna be out and about, but I don't have the time in the morning to get ready. This is my go-to look. This is what I'm gonna be wearing every day. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something new, some little tips and tricks. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.